Not my problem. Not my
Not
fault.
my job, not my problem. I'm
Not
going
my
to the
chair.
warehouse to polish my knob.
What?
It's from The Office. Are
Not
we
my
recording?
chair, not my problem. We're recording.
Should we double check that? Like, there's a nice butt print right here.
You hear that, ladies? Who's that? One's at the door. Run.
Guys, we're back.
Regularly scheduled program chit chat. Gabagoo.
Can we go for a chat?
Babes, can I pull you for a chat?
We're going to pull you guys for a chat.
Come on, babes. Let's go.
Because it's
that
time of the night.
Cheers. I like your picture of Jinx Monsoon on the wall.
Thank you. It does look like Jinx.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Old-fashioned. Are they friends? Are they lovers? Who's to say?
For sure lovers did.
Yeah, look at those limp wrists.
Sure.
Yeah, the picture behind you is gone.
What happened?
I moved it to the guest room.
Oh.
I have another picture I'm going to put up there, but it's really heavy. It's like 30 pounds. Because it's like tile.
It's dramatic.
And my mom didn't want to help me hang it. She wanted my dad to do it. So,
Greg.
Now you get just a pink splotch on the wall.
Do we like this shade of pink?
No.
Okay. Well, I was asking them.
I can tell you this one is not really in the running.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry. I wish I could be better help. I just can't picture the
It's okay. Tomorrow I have a color consultation.
Damn.
Virtual.
That's a fun job. That's fun. Yeah. I mean, I would be no good at it, but
you could if you just, if you went to school for it.
I know, but I can't picture it. I can't picture things. They have to be the thing for me to see the thing.
Yeah. Well, Sherwin-Williams has like a free 30-minute virtual consultation. So I'm doing that. So hopefully that will help me get closer to picking a color because I am sick of it.
Yeah. And then we'll have a paint party.
Yeah.
Who wants to help us paint?
Y'all have convinced me basically that I should just paint it myself.
Yeah, I don't think you should spend all that money on someone to do it. What sucks is going to have to get everything off the walls, move everything that's up against a wall, not cover shit so we don't get paint on everything. I mean, that'll all suck, but we could probably do it in a fucking day. And I mean, I would like a slice of pizza, and that can be my payment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a day might be ambitious, but I would rather, like to get it done quickly and not live in chaos for longer than I need to.
Yeah. And we'll be fine. I've painted a house before. So.
I don't remember the last time I painted a wall. Maybe.
I've painted a couple walls.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? I mean, we don't have to. We could like Auntie Carla this bitch. Remember how she painted my bedroom with the Ann Jordans with the squares and the circles and the stripes and the walls?
Yeah. We should do squares and circles and stripes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That adds a whole other layer of difficulty and choices to this issue.
It really didn't look that difficult, She just got different circle objects, traced a circle, painted a circle. And did it a couple times in different colors.
Yeah, I mean, you had
the square walls were cool.
Yeah, you had very cool walls.
Yeah,
in your house when you were growing up.
I know. They like remember when they like took the carpet out and it was just like the concrete, and then people would stain the concrete floors. So the concrete floor, and that was like a thing in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
we had blue.
Where did you have blue?
Well, remember when we moved Jordan? She had the half garage thing.
Yeah,
she had blue, and then we had like not red. The wall was red, but the living room was stained floor.
Yeah,
I don't remember what color.
Was it just like brownish?
Maybe, but man, look at all these memories flooding back.
I was talking about childhood memories with my therapist today.
Yeah.
And she was like, some people remember like every detail of their childhood, and some people remember like nothing about their childhood. And she's like, both of them are coping mechanisms.
Fuck. I was like, oh my
oh.
God, am I going to be normal? God damn it. We're both there, buddy.
I think everyone is just somewhat traumatized by their childhood, but yeah.
I think about it because I'm like, I mean, I'm all for blaming our parents. But then I think about it. My mom was 26 when she had my sister.
Yeah.
That's 2 years younger than us.
Yeah.
So then I would be, if I were her, like me in her shoes, I would be about to be pregnant with my second child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
A 2-year-old and one on the way.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's babies trying to raise babies.
Right. So then it's like, you've got a fucking child in their 20s. Who doesn't know what they're doing? They didn't have the internet. They were raised by also people not great at raising kids.
You know what my mom said to me the other day?
Oh, great.
It's like, because she was here helping me with some stuff, and she was like, well, I save everything because I was like raised during the Depression. I said, Mom. I was like, first of all, you were not raised during the Depression.
Barb.
You're about 30 years too young for that. I'm like, you were raised during like the most profitable time in America.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up with that shit. I was raised during the fucking recession. So let's get that straight. Like, if anything, your parents were raised in the Depression and that affected you. Okay, sure. But don't come at me with that bullshit.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Sometimes I'm like, are our parents truly delusional?
Okay, so we were talking about boomers and we summoned one.
Isn't it funny that our parents are right on the cusp of being boomers?
They're like boomer Gen X.
Yeah.
And we're like millennial Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. She displays boomer characteristics.
Yeah, my parents do too.
Oops. You gotta fingers stop working.
You gotta hold on to the mic and talk into it. That's all this requires.
Oops. Okay, so I was saying how boomers are like poisoned with lead, and that's why they're all, the way they are, because everything had lead in it. But
sure,
I saw a TikTok that was about like reasons that the Pacific Northwest has so many serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the possible reasons was that there was some factory in the area.
Yes, I saw that too.
Releasing lead or arsenic or whatever in clouds into the air.
Affected everybody.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
So anyways.
I believe it.
How was your week?
My week's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long week. Work's been busy. Work's been okay. Yeah.
I had this.
That's all I'm gonna say.
The cutest little old man.
Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing.
He was like the sweetest man alive.
Yeah.
He was like 88, little skinny guy. Mm-hmm. He's just smiling. And I like go in there, and I picked up a patient on another floor at the end of the day. I was like, fine, I'll go do this. And then he was so cute.
Yeah.
And he's like, we were talking about how did we get on this subject? I don't know. But he was like, yeah, like I share a bottle of wine with my friend and we call it our wine and wine time.
Aww.
He's like, mostly we just complain about Trump. And I was like,
hell yeah.
You're my favorite.
Aww.
It's like, can you be my grandpa?
Aww.
He was so cute. I spent like an hour with him. I didn't need to, but he was just like, oh, I just love talking to you so much. Like, it was so nice. And I was like, me too.
Aw, let's have him on the pod.
There are positive patient experiences.
There you go. That's nice. Today at work, there was a child screaming bloody murder, and I just had to remind myself, I'm not having kids. You'll never have to deal with this. Just walk away. This will never have to be you. You don't want kids. I don't know how people do it.
Our friends might have kids.
I know, that's fine. I can be an auntie. I'm already a great auntie.
they might bring the kids around and the kids might scream.
See, and then I can be like, Kaylee, take your kid. I will be a great auntie to your guys' kids. Oh my gosh. I won't like be annoyed the whole time.
Just enough to give them some personality.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be the best worst influence ever.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you need more wine?
Yes.
She didn't even cheers me. Dink.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, so we saw
Queso.
I explicitly said, okay, so did we see 2 movies this week or just one? We saw 2.
She keeps asking me questions and I'm not even holding my mic up. She keeps asking me questions. I'm not even holding my mic up. We saw last night. We saw 28 Years Later, and we saw Elio. On Sunday.
Well, no, because you watched the finals on Sunday.
We saw it on Monday.
That's right.
Okay, our Okies coming out with the Sundays and the Mondays.
Is it okay? I still am not sure. Is it Elio or Elio or Alio?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Elio.
Elio.
We're white. I'm sorry.
And I was trying to listen, and I couldn't even hear it during the movie.
Yeah,
it could have been any of them. It was very cute.
It was funny. Little kid just wants to be abducted by aliens. He wants to leave this world.
Yeah, reminded me of me.
Oh my god, when we were kids, she literally convinced me that she was from Mars. Her mom was even in on that shit.
Yeah, what do you think I was thinking?
I don't know, but there was like this whole elaborate like backstory and bullshit that McKenna's from Mars, and I was just like,
this is the kind of stuff that they told me.
So you didn't come up with that?
I don't think. I mean, my sister would always be like, "Oh, the FedEx man dropped you off," and
that makes sense.
So I guess I can't say who originated the Mars birth story, but
I don't know. I remember being like, I don't think so, but her mom is saying it. It's gotta be true then.
Yeah.
You know when the corner of your eye itches?
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a good like scratch. Anyways. Probably should don't tell my work.
That your eye itches?
No, that I'm scratching my eye with my nail.
Oh.
They probably are like, don't do that. Whatever,
Dad.
Don't say
that. Yeah, it was cute.
It was funny.
He's a little goofy kid, and it was kind of scary at certain points.
The part where the clone kid was like,
it's like,
and ran. I was like, oh, that's when I was the most scared.
He's like acting like a horror movie trope of like a zombie and like becoming disjointed and then like running and flailing down the hall in the dark.
What is the Ring? The girl from The Ring.
Yeah.
And her hair's all in her face, and that's what it looked like, honestly. That part was scarier than 28 Years Later. Which was interesting.
You didn't think it was scary?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, there was jump scares, but I wasn't like, wah.
Yeah. I mean, not the whole time.
Yeah.
But
I was a lot of the time I was like,
okay,
like good thing you guys are seeing the video, because I was just I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, you
go ahead.
So I watched 28 Days Later.
I only watched the first 40 minutes of it.
I watched it earlier in the same day.
The day before, I only watched the first 40 minutes. So
yeah.
And I don't know. Did I miss anything?
I mean, I guess nothing that's really that relevant to the sequel.
I mean, I Googled, do I have to watch the first two before seeing this one? And they're like, no, you're good. And I was like, good, because I'd rather watch Love Island. But I mean, I liked it. It was interesting. It had ATJ. We know how much I love him. He's so fucking goddamn hot. Like,
just literally every time he was on the screen, you were like, God damn it. God damn it. Oh my God.
Dude.
Not even, he wasn't even on the screen. It was him in the distance.
Yeah, and he was walking, and I could tell which one he was just from his walk, and that's when I was like, Jesus Christ, like, just fucking end me. Holy shit. He's so fucking hot. My dream man. My dream man. Oh. And he's with some old ass fucking hag. Oh my God, it's not fair.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about that situation, but yeah.
Okay, I have a lot to say about 28 Years Later.
Go.
First thought was, who the fuck? You couldn't pay me to bring a kid into this world. Why the fuck are they bringing children into that world where they are?
Because they still want to fuck.
I fucking don't give a shit. There are ways that I still want to fuck. I have not been pregnant once.
Okay, this is 28 years after the like apocalypse. They're out of condoms.
You can still pull out.
Okay, I'm just saying. I think the people are still gonna fuck, and they're still gonna get pregnant, and it's not that easy to.
I just think that's crazy. And then my next thought was that thing was slanging, man.
Yeah, giant alpha zombie with giant alpha zombie dick.
That thing was banging.
It was like
my full arm. It was like my full fucking arm.
Wine bottle.
Oh, and then the zombies are fucking?
No, I think that she was pregnant and then got infected.
Oh, I was like, no thing. He's shooting a zombie dick. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think. I don't know.
And then next
that whole thing was gross. I was
oh my God. And then I'm like, now we have to take care of a baby. And then Voldemort's just like, here you go, 12-year-old, take this baby. And I was like, what are we doing with this baby?
By Voldemort, she means Ralph, not actual Voldemort.
It was him.
That would be funny.
I didn't even realize it was him. And then he was like, 13 years it's been. And I was like, oh my God. And then at the end, oh, merry man!
Truly became
and
a
they
different.
all came out and say a different colored but matching tracksuits.
Yeah.
What accent did they have? Swedish?
They said they were Swedish.
Oh my God.
Or did they? I don't know. The other guy was Swedish.
The other guy was Swedish, but then it's like they came out of nowhere with their like, they have been like quarantined for like 28 years. The kid doesn't know anything, like he doesn't know what a phone is, internet, and then they come out and they're like, look like they just stepped out of like a 90s music video, tracksuits, and they're
in pristine condition.
No dirt on them.
Where did they get these tracksuits?
They're all heavily bleached blonde.
Yeah,
they're doing these flips and they've got like nunchucks, and it was like the last minute and a half of the movie. I was like, what the fuck are
they just watching? Like changed the genre in the last 5 minutes. It was like, now it's this. Yeah, that was fucking weird. They're like setting it up for more movies.
Sure, but oh my God,
but in the weirdest way. And yeah, like the kid, I thought it was weird that the guy's like, oh, blah 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 online, and the kid's like, I'm like, I feel like he would have heard of
like
these
somebody
things.
Would have been like
we had this, we had phones, because he's like, what's that?
What's crazy? What I didn't realize, I thought the whole world was like that. It's just this little. Is it just Scotland or
just
England?
The whatever that
just that little island
continent is. I don't think it includes Ireland. I think it's
great. Just England.
Yeah. What's the name of the continent? Britain, why are you so confusing?
I know. I don't get it. The UK, Great Britain, England. Who are you?
Whichever one.
Brexit. Well, what is Brexit? Is that like if you want to go on holiday? Is that with all the trees?
They want to get rid of the trees.
It's my favorite Love Island thing. You assholes who think you're so into Love Island now. Where were you in the what's Brexit days?
Yeah, where were you when Adam walked on the scene?
So fucking is all into Love Island. And I'm like, oh, I was like, my favorite season is UK season 4. And he's like, oh, I haven't watched that far back. Cause I was like, when like Adam came out and it was like life changing. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, I first started watching with Tommy Fury. And I was like, that's a good season too. But you're like 5 seasons behind, bud. You gotta start with your roots.
Yeah, you gotta go back to season 1 where they're just
hair
fucking in the room, just
full ass and weighing out. I was like, Adam coming onto Love Island season 4 as the first bombshell in the first episode changed my life.
Yeah,
and now he's a dad.
Oh,
I know. So,
I feel like I had more I was gonna say about the movie. Love the casual pussy eating.
Yeah.
More of that. Again. That's all that's important.
Yeah. It's pretty morbid about the mom and the skulls.
Yeah.
That kid is traumatized for
when
goddamn
the
life.
guy's like cleaning the skulls off.
And the shit on the skin and the hair.
Like, and then he brings them and they're like pristine. I'm like, it would have taken so much work to get them to look like that.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to know how skulls get cleaned.
And I was looking at all of his bone towers and I'm like, why is it all femurs? I'm like, what about all the other bones?
Yeah. Well, it's what you do with a bone tower.
Like, what does he do with the pelvises? Where are they?
The pelvi?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't see any pelvis piles. What did he say yesterday the name was going to be?
A regular gib gab.
Oh, yeah. Regular gib gab. Oh, pelvis piles. Yeah, but I don't know. It was entertaining. Mm-hmm. It was good. In the first one, do you want me to tell you about the first one?
I don't think I'll watch it.
So in the first one, he is with, you got to the part where he's like with these 2 people, right?
She killed the guy.
Uh-huh.
And then
did they find the dad and daughter?
Yes. That's about where I'm.
So they find them and then they hear this like radio frequency that's like, the salvation is here. It's like the cure for the infection, come to this place, blah blah blah. Shit. And they're saying it's like a military base, so they have to go like find the military base. The dad ends up getting infected and they kill him, and then they get in and it's like 8 guys and they're like, yeah, we just put that out because my men were like falling apart and we needed women, so to reproduce, we falsely just said that we had the answer so that people would come, so we'd have women for the men, because like women represent like a future, essentially reproducing. Yeah. And then so they're like, the way
I would not let this world reproduce, kill me, I don't give a shit.
So then they're like getting the girl and the older lady like all gussied up to like rape them, essentially.
What?
Yeah. And then they don't, because they're gonna kill Killian because he like doesn't want them to get raped.
Yeah.
And then he escapes and then he like
does he live?
Yes. The 3 of them live.
Okay.
The 3 of them live. Are they
in the next one? 28
I don't know.
Weeks?
Months, I think. No, I don't know. At the end, they're like, they make a sign that says help. Or it says hello, actually. And they're like waving at a plane. And they're like, oh, do you think he saw us this time? Like saying that planes have been coming by. And then they were like
hallucinating?
No.
Oh.
Because like in this one, we saw planes. Remember when they get to the mainland, there's like a plane going over by.
I don't know.
But essentially, like, there are planes coming by, but they're not rescuing them. Because they're like, oh, do you think we're going to get rescued? And then like that's where it ends.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll finish watching it.
Yeah. It wasn't, the first one wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, but I thought this one was scary. All the parts with like where they're in the dark and it's like the red and
Oh,
night
those
vision.
are like creepy, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like. I mean, it was gross and like.
Oh, when he's pulling the heads out with the spines attached.
That was too much. It was gory, gross. Ugh, yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know how I felt. That was gross. Yeah.
But
a lot going on in that.
But what really sticks out in my mind is just the Wang.
Oh my god. And he's like running. So it's slanging. I'm serious when I say slanging.
Could have knocked someone out with that thing.
That dang, I was just like oh my god.
Yeah.
Soft. Can you imagine? Oh my god. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to know.
So yeah. Good movies this week. Very different.
Oh, that's funny. What else do we usually talk about?
I was gonna talk about what we did last weekend. We went. What did we do last weekend? Thursday we went out.
Oh, Corbin is doing great.
Yeah.
Last Thursday, you guys watched. We put Corbin's house together. Corbin is still alive and doing well. He swims up to the front when I am there. I think he just wants food, but I think it's because he likes to see me. Mm-hmm. Real human Corbin is not doing well. He has not played baseball since I've gotten fish Corbin, so I'm not sure what that's about. I may have jinxed something. That's fine.
He got hurt before that.
It was the day before, but I'm just saying.
Though how come initially they said that the x-rays were negative and then now they're like, nope, he chipped it?
I don't know. I'm not in the conversations.
They didn't do a good enough job x-raying it the first time.
Maybe. And then that same day we watched Game 6. The Thunder lost. That was no fun. Friday. Did we go out? I can't remember anything.
I felt like we did something and I had something to talk about and now I can't remember. Hang on, let's consult the calendar.
What did we do Friday? What did we do? Because Sunday I watched the finals, but I watched alone. I had my hair appointment, and I don't want to talk about that. No one fucking say anything about my hair.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I know.
It literally looks the same.
It is so. I know this isn't short to everyone else, but to me it is. It was literally down here. She cut so much.
That's not that. It's not.
I don't give a shit what you think, actually.
That's fine. But I'm just telling you. To me, no difference. I got my pet door installed on Friday for my kitty cats. Mm-hmm. And then what?
I don't know.
What the hell happened on Friday that we can't remember anything?
Did we go out?
Where? I don't think so.
Did I? Oh my god, I don't know. It's been a weird week. It's been a long week.
Oh, I got it.
What did we do?
Saturday night we went to Sage's show.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I think I got drunk. I can't remember. Me. I got it.
I'm like, I know we did something.
I know. I was like, there hasn't been a weekend in like months where we haven't done nothing.
Yeah. We went to Sage's show at Yucca Tap Room. The maybe next year's. Go check them out.
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
Yeah.
They were rocking. They started by playing Bring Me to Life, Evanescence. Freaking banger.
Yeah, that was good. A dude said he liked my shirt, and I was like, just say you like my boobs, dude.
Everyone there was wearing black except for Tay.
I was wearing jean on jean, and I had curled my blonde hair.
Bedazzled jean on jean.
I knew I was too preppy for this place. I walked out. I was like, am I too preppy for this emo-ass fucking place? I don't give a shit. I never had an emo phase. The worst thing you've ever made me do is go to that stupid emo party back in 2018. I've never felt more uncomfortable in my entire life.
Well,
I just didn't have an emo phase like the rest of you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Been holding that in, I guess, for the last like 8 years.
I guess so. Yeah, it was pretty emo.
I got pretty drunky.
They got pretty drunk. Okay, you weren't aware of this at the time, but we were
at the time.
we were sitting on one side of the bar. It was like me, you, and Gina, I think.
Yeah.
And you were talking, and someone on the other side of the bar was responding out loud to you.
What?
Because, you know, you were at a high volume. And you were like, yes, it is. And some guy was like, no, it's not. It happened like a few times.
Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. Fuck you.
And that's why I didn't tell you. Because I knew that's what you were
saying. If I would have been fucking livid. I would have been pissed. Yeah, you're right. That would have not been funny in the moment. I would have fucking started. Oh yeah. I don't even feel like I was being loud. One, the bands were playing and it was loud.
It's between bands.
Fuck all of you. God forbid a girl is loud at the bar.
I know.
Like, fucking sue me. They're like, this preppy ass fucking Jean on Jean bitch hates herself and is loud. I bet she's drinking vodka.
I know, it's like everyone's drinking beer except us.
I don't want beer.
It's okay, you don't have to drink beer.
Was he cute?
I didn't see him.
Ugh,
I didn't want to look. I was just listening. I didn't want to give him any validation, so I was just pretending I didn't hear him.
I'm sorry I'm fun when I go out to the bar.
Yeah.
I was a little hung titty the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't drink as much because I had to drive your ass home.
I know. No. Can we drive Tay and you drive her home?
Yeah. It's fine. I got home at like 12:30. And then
it's not
I had
even
work.
late. Oh shit. Is what it is.
Is what it is.
And we're gonna go out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to Queer Collage Mixer.
She said, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good.
See?
Yeah, I was telling my coworker, and
which one?
Jess. So I was telling my coworker that I was going to this event, and she's not gay. And she was like, "Oh, the gays." She's like, "Oh, I don't know if I should say that." I was like, "It's okay. I'll give you your G card."
Yeah.
And then she was saying something about like because I told her she could come meet us out.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, if there are guys there, like they're not gonna be the type of guys I'm into," because she's thinking like gay guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, I showed her the ad. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be guys. I'm like, the ad is literally scissors.
Yeah.
Like, I think if the guys are there, you'll probably be, you know.
Yeah. I mean, if Posty's hanging out at the bar.
I know.
Are you fucking kidding me? We were 1 week early.
Yeah.
To old Post Malone being at the goddamn same bar.
I know.
I could have fallen in front of him. He could have been like, "Oh, are you okay?" Because I don't think any of you asked me if I was okay.
I'm pretty sure we helped you up, babe.
Whatever.
But are you into Posty?
No. But wouldn't that be cool if we were at the same bar as him?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he looks like he's stank.
Yeah, he does give stinky
He's more
boy vibes.
stinky than Stinky is. So yeah, we're gonna go out tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see if there's any guys.
Look at the hole in my house. Okay. That's my door crack that
Yeah.
needs to get fixed. But then this,
Oh yeah.
I was like, there's a freaking hole in my house.
There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house.
It's true.
Yeah. Who's excited for the whirlpool party? Woo-hoo. You're only invited if you got the invite.
We rescind our previous verbal invitation.
You can ask if you want to go, but we still reserve the right to refuse service to anybody.
Am I crazy or falling in love?
Oh my god, don't be
Is
dramatic.
it really just another crash?
Do you remember at the Super
Do
Bowl?
you catch your breath when I look at you? Are you holding back like the way you do? Yes.
The Super Bowl, when the Cardinals were obviously in the Super Bowl and we were in your front yard and everyone else was watching it and
Yeah.
we were listening to that and A Little Too Not Over You.
Yeah. Fully.
That's, yeah, what I think of everything.
What year was that?
2007. 2009.
Oh, I think you were right.
Yeah.
7.
I'm not sure.
I saw a video today of David Archuleta singing Pink Pony Club.
Yeah. He gay.
Yeah. We didn't know at the time.
No, oh my god, it's such a crush on him back in the day.
Yeah.
But, we could have guessed.
Very obviously gay.
Very obvious.
We're young and didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Clearly.
You
know, when you were like in school and you had like a class with your crush and then you guys just like talk the whole time in class and like flirt the whole time.
That's what like 8th grade.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
8th grade I had science. I think it was right after lunch. I'm not sure. No, because math was after lunch. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But I had science, and I think like in the last quarter, because they rotate your seats.
Yeah.
So we were in a setup where like,
isn't it the best feeling ever when you're sat next to your crush? You're like, it's a sign. The fates have spoken.
So she had arranged our tables in like groups of 4.
Yeah.
So, or our desks, and I was sitting next to David, and that was like how we started talking all the like every day.
Yeah.
And, led up to
your first kiss.
My first kiss.
And my 30th kiss.
And it all started
with that seating assignment. No, I remember that because I remember when I was a junior in high school, my English class, my teacher sat me next to the guy I had a crush on, and it was right by his desk. So like it was the guy had a crush on me, and then our teacher right here, and we all, I don't want to say friends, but we all, like, the 3 of us would talk all the time. And he was like, Taylor, I sat you next to him because I knew he was a class clown, and I thought you were gonna be quiet and you were gonna like keep him in check. And I was like, oh, buddy boy. And he was like, you would talk to the goddamn wall. And I was just like, but yeah, I like talked to my crush that whole time, and then I kind of got a crush on my teacher too, and it was just like, ooh. I know. So it's yeah.
What made your teacher think you would be quiet?
Because, first day of school, you're just not really saying and doing much, and then you kind of get more comfortable. And then the people in that class were just fun, and that was probably one of my favorite classes in high school. And I had a crush on him, and we vibed really well. And your girl can talk.
Yeah,
I know.
I assumed this was like mid-year, not like the first day.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, yeah, he should have known you would talk.
No, it was first day. Yeah. She a talker.
I had a crush freshman year, and I made myself a bracelet with his name on it.
Ooh, who?
His name was Riley.
Riley.
What?
We found that bracelet recently.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still like in my junk
Yeah, because
jewelry
that
somewhere.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always had so many crushes. It's just like the best thing.
Well, it's a lot. I felt like it was a lot easier to have a lot of crushes at that time.
And yeah, middle school,
Middle
high school.
Yeah.
Oh, especially like freshman year of high school when there's like two whole, because you know the grade above you pretty well. And then, but then there's like, and you kind of know that. I mean, maybe it's different for you because you had Mal, so you knew everyone. But it's like you know the grade above you, you semi know the grade above them, but then the grade above them, you don't know any of them because you've never been to school with them until now.
That didn't affect me at all. Like,
really?
when I was a freshman,
You didn't talk to any seniors?
No. Except for in band.
Oh, man, them boys hitting Tay up.
Yeah, because you were developed.
She had them tiggle bitties.
You looked older than you were, maybe.
I don't know.
But no.
Oh, so it's my fault.
No.
I'm just kidding.
But
we didn't turn the lights back on.
Oh, shit. Whatever.
Well, suck my ass. It's bad lighting.
You guys can deal with it.
Yeah, I don't even think the light makes much of a difference.
No. Look, if you want us to have better lighting, tell your friends about the pod.
No, just Venmo us, guys.
Or Venmo us. Yeah, just directly support us.
Send me money. You guys, all of you listening know my first and last name. All of you have access to my Venmo.
Just say this is for better lighting, and then we'll spend it on weed.
And we'll turn that light back on.
And we'll turn the other light on, okay? But we'll think of you.
I used to have like 10 crushes at a time in middle school.
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
Do you remember like writing in your crush's yearbook?
Oh my god, so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about that now. What do you say? The perfect words.
Yeah. Or like waiting to see what they wrote in your yearbook.
Oh my god.
And either being like, oh my god, or being like devastated.
Yeah. I don't want to look at my old yearbooks. I don't need them.
Ooh, we could get out my old yearbooks. That's for a future ep.
My parents will be here in a couple months. Maybe I can have them bring mine out.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they are. I don't even want to look at them.
I have mine since like 2nd grade.
I mean, my parents would have them all.
Yeah. I remember your school used to have the video thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'd be like, okay, play this video. That's the one I have a crush on.
Oh my gosh. I think I have some of those. Actually, that would be fun to watch. I did. I had like a crush on all of them. It's so fun.
No, like the shortest or like short-lived crush that you had. One of mine was this guy in 3rd grade. I had a crush on, and we got sat next to each other.
Oh, the best.
And he liked to draw, and I also kind of like to draw. I would check out like drawing books from the library. When we went to the library, what?
Nerd.
How is that nerdy?
Carry on.
So when we'd go to the library, you had to check out like 2 books, like every week or every 2 weeks or whatever it was. And at that time, I didn't like to read. So I'd get like I Spy and then like a how to draw book.
Yeah.
And I like brought it with me to class because I knew he liked to draw.
Oh, yes.
So I like
changing your personality for whatever your crush likes. It's like crack cocaine.
So I just like put it on my desk and be like, oh, like, and like, you want to look at it? Whatever.
So that's your most short-lived?
No, because I'm not done yet.
Oh. Jeez. It's a long story for 3rd grade.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to make it take as long as possible now. No. I liked him, and then I don't think I told him I liked him. I think someone else told him for me.
That's the how you do it.
And then I found out that he said a cuss word, And I was like, I don't like him anymore. That part you can make fun of me for.
You know, when I was in elementary school, everyone came to me to know what all the cuss words were.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh my god, you know so many."
Yeah,
I remember
that was not my experience at all.
That's so funny.
My parents didn't want me to say crap or.
Well, I wasn't allowed to say like "shut up."
Yeah.
But I don't even remember like cussing that much. I do like vividly remember being like, I know this word, and like counting on my fingers how many cuss words I knew.
Yeah.
But I was at the private Lutheran school. I could have just been like butt and dummy. Who knows what the words actually were? I don't know. Shortest lived crush. I don't have anything that specific because we just talked about it. You know too much and I know nothing. I do remember in 7th grade, I dated someone for 40 minutes.
Yes.
I know you remember that because I remember your mom making fun of me for it when I came back that summer. So I did date somebody for 40 minutes in the 7th grade. We just like weren't right for each other.
Okay, but how did that go down?
I don't remember. We became boyfriend and girlfriend over text, and then I don't know, 40 minutes later, I was like, never mind. I don't really remember specifics. I'm sure you can find those old text messages and then we'll find out. This was 2010. 2009.
I don't think my texts go back quite that far. But
that was flip phone era.
I used to, before I had a cell phone, I would borrow Maddie's phone.
Yeah.
And I would text people and be like, "What's up? It's Kenna on Maddie's phone." And just like,
did she have she had the cool flip up with the full keyboard?
I believe so.
Because yes. I remember texting someone on her phone also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family that lives here. I had a crush on 2 of the boys, the older one. I remember texting him off her phone too because I didn't have a cell phone either.
Yeah. But I would just like whenever we'd hang out, be like, "Can I text people on your phone?"
Yeah.
But I thought of another short-lived relationship. Ian.
You dated Ian
for like 5 whole minutes.
Aww.
It was at a dance.
What did Ian do wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't know if I liked him or not.
It's fair.
Because we were like friends.
Ian walked in on me in the bathroom while someone was going down with me. And then he went out to our patio and peed off the balcony. And that was college 2018, if anyone's wondering how Halloween went.
Well, if we take it back to 2008, 10 years before that, me and Ian were at a middle school dance. And he like asked me out and I said yes. And then I was like, wait. And then I went and found him and I was like, I changed my mind. No.
Oh no. I can't believe he's staying friends
so mean.
with you.
Yeah.
Man, that's so funny.
Actually, I think it was 6th grade. So yeah, 2008.
Full 10 years later.
And now he's married.
That's crazy. I mean, everyone I dated back then.
Ian, if you're listening, and I know that you are,
come hang out.
Come hang. We miss you.
It's been so long, man.
Yeah.
Everyone I dated in like middle school was like short-lived. Really.
Yeah. Like I had a couple of like quote unquote boyfriends, but like
I had so many.
I don't really consider those like real boyfriends until 8th grade, until David.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would say John was my first like boyfriend.
Like in 6th grade, there was this guy and I was afraid to like hug him in front of the teachers. And so he had someone else break up with me for him, like for that reason.
Oh no, because you wouldn't hug him?
Because we were at recess and he wanted to hug me, and then there was a teacher standing like right behind him, so I like walked away.
You have done a full 180 for your life.
I was so terrified of getting in trouble. And that was something you could get in trouble for.
I know. I got in trouble for having a crush on a boy.
Yeah.
It was
nonsense.
just crazy. Because it's like, what if I had a crush on a girl? They probably would have burned me at the stake.
Yeah. Like, how dare you have human emotions?
I was like, have you seen him? He's an 8th grader. I'm in 6th grade. He is beautiful. I'm like, how did you even find out about this, Mr. Teacher?
I'm like, excuse me, there are kids having sex in the bathroom. How about you go worry about that?
There are kids setting fire in the bathroom and calling bomb threats.
Yeah.
These are 2 different schools I'm talking about. They weren't doing that at the private Lutheran school here in Arizona. Yeah. That was in West Virginia. No, I would get in so much trouble here. And as soon as I went to public school, I was like, oh my God, I'm not actually a bad kid. I've not actually done anything bad.
Yeah.
Because then it's like kids are literally putting poop in the soap dispenser, setting shit on fire, and calling bomb threats. And I was getting in trouble for having a crush on a boy.
Yeah. Do you remember, like, in middle school, or when you were at Lutheran school, if you got in trouble and you had to go to the office, did they, like, make you pray with them?
That doesn't ring a bell.
When I was in Christian school, I mean, I was like 1st grade, so I don't remember that much. But like, I got in a fight with a girl because she called me a pea brain.
I'd fight someone too if they called me that.
At the time, I thought she meant PEE, brain, not PEA.
I get PEA, but what is PEE?
P.
Oh, like
a pea brain.
So she thought that you were peeing out of your brain or something?
I just thought she was calling me a pea brain. Like a poop brain. I don't know. But yeah, you'd have to go see the principal and he would like pray with you. Also, if you were sick, you had to go see the principal and he would pray with you.
No, I don't remember having to do stuff like that. I do remember getting in trouble a lot though over the dumbest things.
I mean, yeah, if I had had to keep going to Christian school, I think I would have gotten in a lot more trouble.
Yeah. But well, it's a good thing she went to public school and she did. I still didn't do anything wrong. I was not a bad kid. I don't know why they were being all fucking dramatic.
Did you ever get detention or anything? Mm-hmm. I only got one lunch detention, and it was in 5th grade. Mm-hmm. And it was because at PE, the girls like weren't participating in this game because the boys were like being super rough. And we're like, fine, we're not going to play. And then we got in trouble for not participating. And my female PE teacher was a fucking cunt.
Yeah, they all were.
Gave us fucking detention.
Actually, I did get in trouble. This was at the private Lutheran school. I was playing basketball because I always hung out with the boys and played basketball. And one of them really pissed me off. And I slapped him in the face. Mm-hmm. And then I couldn't participate in Hoops for Heart that next week.
Aww.
So that's really the only thing I got in trouble for.
Yeah.
Well, that was still here. But, like, I know I never got, like, detention or in-school suspension or any bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a good kid.
Or you just didn't get caught.
No, I didn't really do anything. I mean, high school I would ditch, but fucking, what do you want me to do? I can leave at lunch? You expect me to come back?
I don't understand how people are just like, oh, I just ditched. Like, they would, like, call our parents.
And I told them they got it wrong. I was there. And they were like, okay.
Then you go back to school and you weren't like, you didn't get detention the next time you went back? Or
no.
We would, I mean, I didn't do it, but like that's what would happen. You would get like suspended and stuff.
Oh, I would, that English class I was talking about, I would ditch all the time because we could leave school for lunch and then we'd be like, I don't really want to go back.
Yeah. So I mean, that makes sense, but
we didn't go back. And then we'd go to football. And that's it.
That's just, something.
Because I think we would get in trouble if we didn't go to football, but we just didn't want to go to
They're like, school, whatever. Football, you better fucking be there. If we missed school, we like couldn't go to sports.
No, because then I would just be like, no, they got it wrong. I was there.
Yeah, if I like missed school, I couldn't go.
Because that would happen too. That would happen where they'd be like, they accidentally counted me absent and I was there.
Yeah.
So it's not, sometimes I was telling the truth. Sometimes I was lying. You can figure out which ones. I'm fine now. I went to college. I have a fucking bachelor's degree and I am doing fine right now.
Yeah. I would like call my mom and like be like, "Mom, I want to leave. Sign me out."
There was one time when I first binged watched Vampire Diaries.
You skipped school to binge watch Vampire Diaries?
It was sophomore in high school. Over the weekend, I had binged the first season.
Oh.
I went to school on Monday and I was like, I just want to fucking keep watching Vampire Diaries. So I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I don't feel good. Can you come pick me up? And he came and picked me up and I went home and I fucking binged some more Vampire Diaries. Paul, you a real one, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
In high school, I would like sleep during class. Like a good amount. I never got in trouble for that.
I remember doing that more freshman year.
Yeah.
Falling asleep in class.
Yeah, it was freshman year.
Yeah. Not really any of the others. Man, freshman year was so fun. I wish they would do, instead of like specifically our 10-year like reunion, it's just our class. I'm like, I specifically want the year 2012 to 2013, all four. If you were at this high school in 2012 to 2013, I want that reunion.
That makes sense. I mean,
I want to see all of those people.
I don't think I have as much relationship with older.
Oh my god! Well, because I played volleyball, and
they all hated me.
Well, we're not getting into your bullshit right now. And I started varsity as a freshman, so I was friends with all the upperclassmen, and then if they had siblings or if they had their friends, so I hung out with a lot of them, and I want that reunion. But then, of course, I was good friends with a lot of people in my grade too that I don't talk to, that I probably could have done a better job of staying in touch with, but there's like a whole group of people I still wish I talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna play MASH. You guys know the game. Are you gonna live in a mansion, apartment, shack, or house?
I always get shack.
Yeah, we know. Except you're the only one of us who has a house. Well, EP soon.
First we do who you're gonna marry.
Zac Efron.
Okay, wait. What are the categories?
Boy or girl. Sorry. Sigoth. Job. Car. City, town, state.
All of the above. We'll do city and then town. It's not even that funny. Okay. We would do like salary.
Sure.
And then we'd do like how many kids.
Ugh. That's true. Can I put 0 for all of them?
No, you can put 0 for one of them. And then like pet.
Aw.
And one more. How you'll die.
Oh my god. Death. Okay, me first. Okay. I get to answer for me?
You get to answer 2 per category and I get to put 2 per category.
Why?
But I don't want you to see what number they're on because, yeah.
Zac Efron.
Okay.
ATJ.
Is Zac with a C or a K?
It's ZAC.
C.
Oh my goodness, fake fan.
No. And ATJ?
Yeah. Aaron Taylor Johnson, for anyone who's confused.
Job.
I want to still play in the WNBA. If anyone's wondering, that was my dream job as a kid. And the other one, I would like no job.
No job. Bum. Okay. Car?
I would like
or any type of vehicle. It doesn't have to be a car.
Yes, thank you. I would like an old blue 2-door Jeep.
Jeep?
Or I would like some kind of top down
Topless car. Topless car.
Her daughter is an idiot. I would like another car. Just put like a fucking Mustang convertible.
Okay.
So just Jeep.
What city would you like to live in?
London.
London.
And Edinburgh.
How do you spell that?
EDIBURGH.
That sounds good. Salary?
$1 million a week. $2 million a week.
Okay.
None.
0 and
2. You can't just have one.
pet
Dog.
and
Cat.
and how would you like to die?
I'm asleep.
Sleep or
Firing squad.
firing?
You don't have your mic next to you.
Firing squad.
You could clip it. We
Okay.
should do a no, it's just like this, but we put it, it's not like this, but this era, we put the words in it. What are those called? And it was like a story, and you had to pick a
A
verb.
Mad Lib?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do Mad Libs. I have some.
I know you do, because those were always fun.
Okay, you can't look while
I'm
I'm
not
adding things.
looking.
Okay.
Just making up scenarios in my head with ATJ. Ugh, you put bad people down for me to marry, didn't you?
Maybe.
Oh my god, why would you do that to me? Are we gonna do this for you too?
Maybe next time.
Okay. And we get to draw our little spiral.
What do they call that?
Oh, great.
What do you call it? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Tip of the tongue, teeth of the lips.
We're just gonna say this.
Great. Sure. Whatever happens here, it's better than
it.
what's going on in my actual life right now.
I need one more person for you to marry.
A good one.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones. She's gonna like fucking put like the worst person I dated on there or something, probably.
Okay.
Show the class.
All right, class. Here,
This is what could happen for Tay.
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna draw my squiggle.
Spiral. I get to tell you when to stop?
Yep.
Who came up with this being the reason for how many? Okay.
Okay, it's 10, but can I do 5?
Sure.
Because it's gonna take forever.
Yeah. Why is that the way that it works though?
Who
came up with that? And then do
I
you
don't-
start with here or end with here?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think we start with MASH.
I think so too, but I'm upset because the first person I'm crossing off for you to marry is David.
No! Fuck you, David. Sorry, I could say no. I will kill my spot on. Kill myself on the spot.
Okay, so she's not gonna marry David. She's not gonna work in a daycare. She's not gonna use a razor scooter. She's not gonna make $10 a week. So far, you're doing pretty
I
good.
know.
She's not gonna have 14 kids. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No cat. No firing squad. No Zac Efron.
No.
No job.
Damn it.
No Tulsa.
Okay.
No $2 million a week. No dog.
No. Did you count this one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No!
3, 4. Oh no! ATJ! ATJ!
She's gonna
fucking
marry ATJ.
Girl, you don't even know what's about to happen.
No sit and scoot.
Sit and scoot at my car.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she makes $1 million a week. Yes. She's gonna get everything she wants except for the pet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. She has a pet snake.
No, I don't want it.
1, 2, 3, 4. No shack. 1, 2, 3, 4. She gets her Jeep.
My Jeep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 kids.
I guess. Ugh. Wait, we didn't cross 0 out yet.
Oh. What did I just cross out? 7?
Wait. 1,
you got a Jeep.
2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4. So you cross out 2. I get no kids! No kids! Now we're here.
Oh, I think I accidentally. Whatever. Okay.
No,
1,
you already.
2.
7 was one of the first ones we crossed out.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I already live in an apartment, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No Edinburgh.
Oh my god, I don't want to live in Tucson. You put Tucson and David on there?
Yeah.
1. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
What?
Oh, no, fine. So you're just, it's confusing
4,
me.
5.
Oh, I get to play
Yeah.
basketball. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No birds eating you to death. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck, let's go. If he's British, of course we'd live in London.
Oh, but you die by having a 1 million pin stuck in you.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
Taylor's
summer.
life turned out pretty good, I would say. Taylor will live in an apartment in London with her husband at ATJ. They will have 2 kids.
We will have no kids.
You will have no kids. My mistake.
no kids
You will play in the WNBA,
in London, which is difficult.
which somehow you'll make $1 million a week. I mean, you've clearly done something right.
I already make as much as people in the WNBA.
Rip. She will drive her blue
My
two-door
old
Jeep.
blue 2-door Jeep.
She will have a pet snake.
I don't love that.
And then she'll die by having 1 million pins stuck into her. I mean, pretty good.
That's pretty
Other
good.
than
80
this,
I get the.
other than the pet snake and the death by pins.
Yeah, I got it all.
I think.
I want it all.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, ATJ.
Congrats.
I can't believe she put Paven Smith on this bullshit. If you know me, you know how much I fucking hate that bitch. Oh, it's a toss up between who I hate more, Paven or David.
Wow.
I don't know.
I feel like I shouldn't have let you pick 2 per category. I should have let you only pick 1. Because
It's not my fault I got
it
what
was
I want.
50-50 if you were going to get what you want. And you got like 8 out of...
That is not my problem.
I'm not...
This is fake. This is fake. What do I actually get in real life? None of this. So are you happy?
Do you want to keep that?
I'm going to jack off to ATJ tonight. Sorry.
Well,
Okay, guys. Thanks for coming back to see us just gib gab.
just a gib gab. We'll still do stuff. We're going to go
Yeah.
back and forth. Sometimes we'll gab. Sometimes we'll do something exciting. We'll do
and we'll gab.
And those who cannot do.
And those who do, teach.
those who... What is it? Those who can't teach and those who can't teach gym. So come back to see us teach gym.
We gotta find someone named Jim.
I have a grandpa Jim.
Well, I don't want him on this.
Let's go teach Jim.
No.
Let's go play MASH with Jim.
No.
All right. We'll figure
Okay.
something out.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye.